Hello, my friends. Welcome to my channel, Bringer of Light Intuitive. I'm Cindy. Thank you so much for being here. Let's see what wants to come through for you today. What is the message that you need to know today, or something that you need to see? What is the message for you today? You let me know in the comments below who I am reading for, as always. And if you have not yet joined my community here, I invite you to hit that subscribe button and join. Also, if you are new here, comment below and let me know that you're new. I always love to meet my new friends. And if you are a returning viewer, thank you so much for your continued support and being here for as long as you've been. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I love you. Let's see what message wants to come through for you today. There is a message. There is a big message. There is change taking place. There are divine unions coming together. I mean, there is some big energies taking place right now. And so I feel like there is definitely a big message for you. Oh, yeah. Wow. If you couldn't be more blatant, this is the energy of lack closing for you. And you are literally leaving it in the past and you're going in a new direction. So I feel like you may be feeling this is a really challenging cycle for you, where you have felt like the weight of the world has been on your shoulders, where you have had one challenge after another. This can go back 10 years, this can be even longer, but it's a very big, difficult, heavy cycle of lack. So if you feel like you've always struggled in lack in your finances, in lack in love, lack in general, this cycle is closing. So let's keep going and see what else wants to come through here. But I feel like you're literally leaving that way of being. You know, I did a reading on Instagram today where I felt what was coming through, and this may be for someone who, if you saw my reel on Instagram today, this may be literally an extension of that reading, where it's like wow, what was it that came through? The old version of you is gone. You're now this new version of you. And the old version of you accepted less, accepted crumbs, accepted less. And you didn't even realize that that's what you were doing, because that's the way you were programmed as maybe a very young child. Or this is just the life that you were given, the life that you were in for the last cycle. The 10s are the cycles. You know, everything goes in cycles of 10. This cycle has been a cycle of lack. And this cycle has been a very difficult, struggle bus cycle. Now, I feel like that version of you is no longer, because you've gone through, and this could be a little bit of past energy, where I feel like I'm talking to someone who's gone through a bit of a transformation and you're already in this new energy, or you're kind of transitioning into this new energy, or you could be receiving this as guidance to transition into this new energy. Let this cycle of lack close. And it could feel very, very uncomfortable for you right now. If you're going through a transition, and that lack cycle sometimes means people, places, and things are removed from your life that you're literally accepting less from, because you're in this cycle, in this energy of lack. Now, lack, like I said, it can show up in your relationships, it can show up in your work, it can show up anywhere in your life where you're accepting less because you're not seeing your worth, most likely. But you're leaving that past version of yourself behind. You're leaving one way of being and you're going in this new direction, or you could be just thinking about it. Now, sometimes when we have this lack energy, it comes out as fear. So you could be looking out and saying, oh, wow, that looks really difficult. Do I really want to do this? Do I really want to take a leap of faith on myself to think differently, to be differently, to accept differently? And literally, it could feel very scary for you, because you might be looking at, like, this is a whole new way. What if I fail? What if I don't get what I want? If that's you, comment below and let me know that you're here, because I'm speaking to someone. I can see you. I see you. And guess what? So does the universe. So does spirit. So let's see what else wants to come out. We're just going to go ahead and keep going because this is a big energy for somebody. And I have chills. So I feel like this is a very powerful reading for someone. I feel like your intuition is telling you it's time to take a leap of faith on yourself. It's time to do things differently. You're being led in a specific direction, I feel like. But if you're in an energy of lack or fear, you may be really contemplating that and feeling like, it's scary. But this new direction that you're being led in, literally the Ace of Wands here is, we have the Two of Wands here. So this is you leaving the old way and you picking up the Ace of Wands and going in a new direction. And that new direction is literally, hold on, I can put these in your face so you can see them. There we go. And this new energy is divine alignment to what it is that you say you want. This is a soulmate energy. This is a divine alignment energy. But it's also, it can be anything, a soulmate anything. A soulmate new job, a soulmate new home. Perhaps you've been feeling like, I want to move to another location and that's scary to me. But it's like something in you is literally calling you to do that because there's something there is going to be perfect for you. This is a soulmate energy for you. Like you may be literally meeting your soulmate there. Or you are just going to fall in so much love with this that it's showing up as the Two of Cups. Whatever it is that is inspiring you, that you feel this drive, this move forward, this intuitive nudge, this inspiration, this vision, this dream, this ignites your passion and your fire. It's scary. When you're used to accepting less, it's scary to really follow what you want because what if? I can hear you asking the question, but what if it doesn't work out? But what if I don't get what I want? But what if I don't meet somebody new? I'm telling you, the cards are telling you, and you're here for a reason. It's confirmation, whatever it is that's pulling you. It's confirmation. These cards are confirmation that you were making the right choice by following what lights you up, following whatever that is. I can feel it. I can feel that fire. I can feel it. You're being pulled in a direction, and it's taking you out of this lack cycle. The old version of you would have said, oh, heck no. That's way too scary for me. That's too good to be true. It's too big. The new version of you? Oh yeah, let's jump right off. Let's jump right off. Let's go for it. I'm not accepting less anymore. I'm not letting fear hold me back. I'm not letting anything hold me back. I'm stepping into that new version of myself and I'm running with this Ace of Wands. And I'm just going to go ahead and trust myself and see where it takes me. And you know where it takes you? To what is divinely aligned for you. That you've been maybe holding yourself back from because of fear or a comfort zone. It's lack energy. It's time for the cycle to close. Some of you, the cycle's closed. Some of you, already in your power. Some of you are jumping off the cliff. Some of you, oh yes, I am all over that. And some of you, still in this old cycle of accepting less because of fear. So I feel like the universe is challenging you right now to really trust your gut, trust yourself, trust the universe, and jump off this. You cannot make this stuff up. This is in the heart of your spread. I was just thinking about the Fool taking this leap of faith. And here it is in the heart of your spread. So this is going to resonate for some of you as, yep, I just did that. Taking a chance on myself and seeing where it takes me. I am taking this leap of faith to leave this old version of me in the past and look at all my freedom. Stepping into my power and my freedom to create a new life for myself. He is the zero. You're starting fresh. If you let that old cycle close, you got to take a leap of faith on yourself and just make a decision. You know, even just the decision might be scary. I am no longer going to accept anything less than what I truly deserve. I'm going to say yes to opportunities this year. I'm going to say yes to what feels good to me this year. I am not going to let fear hold me back. I am not going to be led by fear or lack anymore, because it is keeping me stuck where I do not want to be. The thing about this card is, it's an illusion. It's your fear. It's the fear of your mind. It's all the old stories that tell you all the reasons why you shouldn't do this. And yet, it's keeping you stuck where you don't want to be. She is, look at how loose this rope is around her. She could easily break free from that and take the blindfolder off and see that she's really not stuck. It's just your mind. It's time to reframe your mind with this Four of Swords. This Four of Swords energy is like reframing your mind. It's deciding what it is that you want, what do you not want anymore. And going through, it's taking some time out to just really meditate on all that. Meditate on maybe the things that your mind is telling you that you can release and remove and let go of. Maybe meditate on, the reasons why you've made choices that you've made in the past that kept you where you're at, where you don't want to be anymore. But this is, the fours for me are always about reconsidering and restructuring and getting back on your feet, like the stability. Four is stability for me. Stability here in this Four of Swords. And it usually, when the Four of Swords comes out, it usually is like you're in this place of contemplating and kind of restructuring on purpose, because you're being prepared for your breakthrough. You're being prepared for something new, for a new beginning. You're being prepared. Let me pull the rest of the cards of your spread here and see what else is coming up. I do see a lot of fear. And this fear has held you hostage. This is a big energy of, needing to, overcome something really challenging in your life. Now, for some of you, you've already overcome. This could be temptation. This could be a comfort zone. This could be codependency. This could be lack energy showing up as the devil. It's really difficult. It feels like it's choking you. It feels like it's controlling you. It's something that you've really had to overcome. And for others of you, this is something that you are currently overcoming. This is in the foundation of it all right here. And so I feel like this is the energy what brought us here. So you're either, oh yeah, I'm past that now and I feel the freedom of that Fool. Or you're being guided to, let go of the things that keep you stuck. The things like doubt and fear, unbelief, old cycles where you were maybe made to feel betrayed and controlled. This is a really difficult, heavy cycle of you needing to overcome, or you're working through it. You're working on overcoming this, And this energy is big. But on the other side, first of all, you've got divine guidance. You've got angels. You've got the universe that has literally got your back. So ask for help, If you're still in this energy, ask for help and expect it. Don't ask for help expecting that no one's going to help you. Ask for help from the universe and your spirit team, expecting that they are going to help you. We've got justice in the outcome here. This is justice. This is a divine karmic rebalancing. This is justice for the injustice of the past. This is that cycle closing. And this is also all about divine timing of this cycle closing. It's time. It's time for it to close. Wherever you find yourself on this timeline, it's time for this to close, or it was if you've already moved past this. It was divine timing for you. And the universe steps in to create balance. So like I was saying earlier, for some of you, it could look like people, places, and things being removed from your life, because the universe, and this sort of truth that's here, sees and hears things that we don't. And so what feels like people leaving our lives, or being ghosted or abandoned in some way, neglected in some way, it may feel that way to you, but it's actually kind of like divine justice, divine protection, divine redirection. And if we can spin it in our head to really think about, everything is actually working out in my favor, even if it doesn't feel like it. It helps you to reprogram your brain and expect the best. Because when we are programmed to expect the worst, we continue to keep getting the worst. So if this part resonates for you, this is an opportunity for you to reprogram your brain to really see that justice is taking place for you. It may not feel like it, but if you can look at it from a positive standpoint, it literally changes the situation. It changes how you feel, and then you will find yourself on the other side very soon, looking back, going, wow, it really was in my favor. Also, you changing your belief like that literally shifts the energy. So whatever is maybe not happening in your favor right now will change and actually work out in your favor. If you truly embody that belief that everything is happening in my favor, everything works out for me in my favor, the universe really does have my back, and I expect to see that the universe has got my back in all this, then you will see that the universe is working everything out in your favor, and everything is working out in a positive way, and you have justice and reward on the other side. This is all happening. Whatever you've gone through has been happening to put you in your power, to make you see that lack energy was because there was some sort of lack going on the inside of you. And so you are being redirected to find your power and to realize that your power is you are magnetic and you are abundant. I've got the Queen of Wands. This energy is magnetic, and this energy is abundant. And this energy literally shines from within, because she knows her value. She or he, take it how it fits, knows her value, knows her worth, and knows that she is abundance, and that she deserves the best, right? And she gives it to herself. She doesn't wait for someone else to give it to her. She doesn't wait for outside of validation or someone to make her feel a certain way. She starts with giving it to herself. That's part of that taking the leap of faith on what's best for you, is you loving you and choosing you. And then it turns out on the other side, you've got alignment to everything that makes your heart and soul sing and overflow with joy. Because you left that old version of yourself and lack, and you're now in this version of yourself with that Queen of Wands, knowing you're magnetic to abundance. You're magnetic to what you want. What else do my friends need to know as we close this reading? Step into your power. Because life is about to change for you. You're about to come out of hermit mode. You're about to come out of isolation. Life is about to change for you. The thing about the hermit is the star that he's got in front of him is the light within him, is actually leading him. You've learned a lot in this process. Wherever you find yourself on this timeline, you've learned a lot, or you're currently learning a lot about yourself and what a light you are, what a star you are. You are a star. You are the star. Your presence is a privilege. You are magnetic to all the things that you want. That perfect alignment You're magnetic to it. If you see your value, you see your magnetism, you see your star energy. For some of you, this is love coming in because we do have the Two of Cups. And for some of you, you needed to step into that version of you that can receive somebody in their highest version of themselves. This is somebody in their highest energy. This is not somebody in lack. This is somebody in abundant, powerful energy. And this shift that takes place for you, either bringing in your divine match or you stepping into your power and seeing a change in your life where you're lining up with everything that you want, it happens very fast. It happens faster than you think. And you might tell me, oh, Cindy, I've been going through this a long time, because look at over here, this is a long time. That was you in the lack energy. That is not you in your power energy. When you really see your worth, you don't have this energy following you around anymore. You have abundance, and you have alignment, and you have a whole different story that unfolds, because you've got justice giving you rewards for all of the difficult, all of that lacky stuff and struggle that you went through in that old version of you. Justice shows up with rewards for everything that you did not receive in the past. But it requires you to take a leap of faith on yourself and changing the way you see things and the way you talk to yourself and the way that you're thinking. It requires a leap of faith for you to let the past go and literally just make a choice to be a different version of you. That's really all it is, and that's how fast things can happen. I make a choice to step into my power. I make a choice to believe that I am magnetic and expect it and watch what happens. I promise you, it's a good thing. And I would love to hear from you in the comments below and let me know what happens. And for some of you, you've already done this and this is all confirmation for you, and I want to know what's happening. I love you guys. I'll see you in the next one. If you want a private reading with me, that link and that information is always in the description box of every video. I love you guys. Hit that like button on the way out if you loved this reading. I appreciate it. It helps my channel grow. Thank you so much. See you in the next one.